Hi, my name is Amar Raval. I'm an attorney with the Plummer Law Group. The Plummer Law Group specializes in insurance disability litigation, including ERISA. We've specialized in helping clients both in Texas and nationally. Hi, Mr. Smith. How are you doing? I understand you've come to meet with us because you have a disability.
Yes, I've been sick and been able to work for a while now. I applied for disability benefits that I got through my employer, and they're being denied.
What's the status of your claim?
Well, I filed an application for benefits and got denied, and they told me I have several days, a couple of months to appeal my denial. I don't even know how long do I have to appeal my denial.
First thing you have to do is take a look at the insurance plan that your employer gets you. You need to order a copy of it through your employer. Once you get a copy of that plan, it will tell you what the deadlines are to appeal. Some plans have 60 days, other plans will have 180 days, but you need to look at the language of your plan to be exactly sure.
Well, I don't understand. I filed for Social Security disability benefits, and they told me I was disabled. Why isn't the insurance company paying my disability benefits if the Social Security Administration says that I'm disabled?
The Social Security Administration may have a different definition of disability than your insurance plan. The only way to make sure is to get a copy of your plan and look at the definition of disability. Sometimes the definition of disability will be one way for the first 24 months and change after 24 months. The Social Security Administration definition of disability tends to be the same.
Well, I understand that, but my employer has even told me that I can't do my job. I just don't understand why the insurance company is not paying my benefits. If my employer says I can't do it, then why are they denying my benefits?
The employer and the insurance company have a relationship. Sometimes the insurance company has the right to make the decisions on the claim, and the employer does not. So in your situation, it might be that the employer doesn't have the decision-making ability on your claim, but the insurance company does. The only way to be sure is to get a copy of the plan and see who has the ultimate decision-making ability.
My doctor hasn't released me return to work. Can my employer fire me?
Well, the first thing to do is make sure your doctor gives that information to the insurance company and that they can reach him. They also need to send whatever medical records of yours they have to the insurance company. He needs to make sure to coordinate information with your employer so your employer understands that you're not able to return to work because of your disability. Unfortunately, it depends on what your insurance plan says about disability. Sometimes some plans will say that if you're not able to return to work for a certain period of time, but if your disability has not been approved, the employer does have the option of terminating you. The only way to be sure about that is to get a copy of your plan.
Well, what if they deny my appeal? Can I sue them? I mean, for mental anguish and pain and suffering, can I sue them?
It depends on what kind of plan you have. Many insurance plans like this, when are provided by employers, tend to fall under a federal law called ERISA. If your plan falls under ERISA, you cannot sue for mental anguish or emotional distress or punitive damages. You can't have a jury. The only thing you can do is sue in federal court and try and get back all of your benefits. Sometimes you can also sue for your attorney's fees. But the only way to find out if your plan falls under this federal law or not is to get a copy of it.
Well, how do I get a copy of it?
You need to make a request in writing to your employer. It can be your HR department if it's a smaller company, whoever keeps track of the paperwork in your office, but you need to get a copy of that document, and then by looking at it you'll get a better idea of what your benefits are.
One more thing, the insurance company wants me to be seen by its physician. Do I have to go?
You probably do. Many insurance policies have a requirement that you have to cooperate with their requests. That means providing them with information. That means sometimes getting to see their doctors and speaking with them. Before you do that, though, there are certain things that may help you by talking to an attorney. And that's why it's beneficial, especially in situations where you're being asked to provide certain kinds of information, to talk to an attorney first to find out what your options are.
Well, I've given them all my medical records, and every one of my doctors say I'm totally disabled and can't go to work. I don't understand why I have to go to one of their physicians. What happens if their physician says that I can go back to work?
The insurance company has to have all the available information. Part of that means all the information from your doctors, from you, from people that know you and know your disability. But if the insurance plan says that you have to cooperate with their requests, then you may be required to see their doctor and have him review what your situation is. If you have any other questions about disability or ERISA benefits, please contact our office.